and welcome back to another Money Tip Monday. Today we're going to be talking about credit and how important it is for your financial future. Now, there are very famous advisors who've made their fortune telling people that credit is the bad guy and that you should only pay for things in cash. And while I believe that cash is king, I also believe that that lifestyle is very unrealistic for most of the population, and it can harm you with paying higher interest, larger security deposits, because no one can gauge how you make your payments. So I'm going to be giving you a couple of really important credit tips for how you can maximize your credit efforts and not get yourself into debt. You don't need a ton of credit to develop or to build a credit score. So what I'm talking about is 1 or 2 lines of open lines of credit, like a credit card, and 1 installment loan, either a mortgage or an automobile or a student loan that we can see you paying installment loans towards the debt, and then revolving loans where you're borrowing and paying off, borrowing and paying off. These don't need to have super high balances, and you don't need them for extended periods of time. We're talking about anywhere between 12 months and 36 months. 36 months seems to be like this golden number where if you have that, you have enough credit depth to have one of the better credit scores. You definitely want to keep all of your credit balances 30% or under, and you do not want to miss a single payment. Now, here's my golden rule for how to use credit cards. I only use them for things that I can pay for 100% in cash. So my gas, and if I ever go out to eat out, or if I'm going to buy groceries. That's actually how I use my credit cards, and every single month I pay them off before the due date. I don't pay interest on them, and my goal is just to maintain credit history. So for me, my large installment debt is my mortgage, which most people are already paying a mortgage. You might not be paying your own, so just keep that in mind, because I know that there's tons of rules on don't buy until you have 20% down. Well, I feel like that's foolish because you're missing out on many years of appreciation. Not to mention, they pay large security deposits and first and last month's rent, which are almost the size of a minimum down payment. So if you have to live somewhere, why not pay your own mortgage? So how much does this impact you? Well, would you be surprised to know that the average person with moderate credit, somewhere between $670 and $700, pays $1,500 to $2,000 more for their vehicles? Any credit score under that pays $5,500 to $7,000 more. I mean, that's crazy. That's like buying 2 cars in one. And then on mortgages, if you think about it, you're paying for mortgage insurance or higher mortgage insurance. You're paying 1/4 to 0.5% higher in interest. Then there's what you pay for renting and security deposits and utility deposits, what you pay for car insurance. I mean, all of these are credit-based, and you're paying hundreds of dollars more per month or just to start these things than you ever would have to if you just develop good payment history over time. So, in a nutshell, here are my rules again. Only charge what you can absolutely pay in cash, and 2 lines of revolving credit and 1 installment loan. And for 36 months, and you want to concentrate on payment history and making sure that the balances do not exceed 30%, and just making sure that overall you're on top of your bills and not overextending. So I hope that this was helpful today, guys, but credit is so important, and I will never be one of those people who preach anything otherwise, because I want you guys to pay the least amount and maximize and leverage your current dollars so you're making more money this 2019.